The next piece I'm going to do on relieving neck pain and suggesting ways to be more conscious about your posture during the day to prevent neck pain in the first place. The exercises are taken from work by Pavel Satsulin, from his videos and books entitled Fast and Loose and Super Joints. Excellent manuals on how to look after the wonderful machine that is your body, and I'd recommend them to anyone. I'm going to show you two techniques to mobilize your neck and your shoulders, and I'm going to suggest at the end that persistent neck tightness, shoulder tightness is a function of bad postural habits during the day, and make some suggestions about how to become more conscious and to hold yourself better through the day. So the first one is a very rhythmical, relaxed movement of your neck in a sideways motion with no twisting. Now, when this is taught, this is done passively to start with. Imagine there was someone behind me, they have their hands cupped around my head, I sort of move my head and they gently receive it and then guide me back. And I want you to think about that when you do this. The second thing is that you're not straining to do this, you're not tensing, and your breathing is set in a very passive way so that you're relaxing when you need to be in your most stretched position. I think this works well with your eyes closed. Imagine the passive guiding of someone's hands, and so this is how you do it. It can be even more relaxed to have your hands just hanging. Passively breathe out at the point of maximum stretch. Vary the tempo. And don't get too tense. Really be in a sort of semi-relaxed, semi-passive state. Now, the other movement I'm going to show you is something similar for your shoulders. Again, when this is taught with a passive introduction, a passive partner introduction, the partner would lift your shoulders up, you'd be completely relaxed, and then just drop them. But of course you can learn to do this yourself. And including the drop of the shoulder, you can start to really mobilize your shoulders. You can do this in a seated position, or you can do it in a standing position. So, finish off and mix in fact, some circular rotations. Now here you want to be very, very relaxed, like a doll. You're not going to consciously move your arms, you're going to move your shoulders. Relax and let your arms go where they will. Be rhythmical. Breathe. A little bit like a rag doll. Now, that's simple stuff, and you can do it anywhere at any time of the day. It doesn't involve a roller, it doesn't involve a ball. You can do it when you're training, you can do it when you're at work. Now, my suggestion is that if you get persistent pain in your neck in the same place all the time, then this is because you are posturally triggering that throughout the day. And my suggestion is that because we are in a sedentary environment, looking at our computers, craning our heads, rounding our backs, hunched over our lecture notes, bending forward to look at our laptops, lying on a sofa with our neck in hideous positions whilst watching the TV, even though we are supported, lying in bed with our head like this with too many pillows, to read a book or read our computer or our phone or our iPads, that basically it's your fault. Your bad posture is creating the pain in your neck. So being more conscious about how you hold your body during the day, during your everyday tasks, is really important. In fact, it's vital. So it is my suggestion that being very conscious of having this extended thoracic spine position, which I've talked about, where you slide your shoulder blades down your back, the action of which is akin to lifting your chest an inch or two up, and to have a sensation or the imagination that there are two strings, one attached to the centre of your sternum and one to the top of your head, pulling you up, places your spine in a very neutral and balanced position upon which your neck and your head can sit without any undue, unbalanced stress on your neck. So, be more conscious when you take your lecture notes, when you're at your desk, on your computer. Make sure that the screen is set at the right height. No one, unless a touch typist, is like this in the perfect position. But be conscious. Get up. Do those movements regularly. And you should find that you'll have renewed mobility in your neck, less neck pain, and better range of motion. Now, there are other occasions that we aren't on our guard for neck pain. Sleeping is one. If you sleep with your face down on the bed, unless it's a massage table with a hole in it, you're going to have your head cranked 90 degrees to one side or the other. That is a horrible position for the neck. So you're going to generate neck pain if you sleep like that on a consistent basis. If you sleep on your side and the pillow isn't high enough and your head is cranked over like this, again, same thing. Or if it's too high and your head's cranked over like that, also bad. So be careful that the depth of your pillow is in line with the depth of your neck to your shoulder as it sinks into the pillow. I think that's very important. The best place to sleep, the best position is on your back. Again, with not too much pillow. So all these positions are important. Be on your guard. Be more conscious about your spinal alignment, your neck alignment, and throw in bouts of that neck mobility and shoulder mobility throughout the day, and you should feel the benefits of those very quickly. Really, and just one further tip, you are not cranking your muscles, you're not trying to stretch them, because all that will happen is the muscle will just tense up to protect itself, and you're not going to stretch yourself. So what you want to aim to do is be very passive and relaxed, synchronized with a passive breathing pattern.